So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Carlos Boozer out there with Noah. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Bogans. And it's Dang in at the 3, the small forward.
Sharing the ball is clearly a part of Rose's game, even coming out of college.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. To the inside. Can't finish the one-handed jam. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Here's Bogues. Pass to McGrady. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rose can't hit. To the left side wing. Here's Davis. Pass to Carter. It's rebounded by Noah. Bogues against Rose. Dang gets a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Carter with the bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And it's the Bulls with the ball.
Toronto foul. Muggsy Bogues. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's Rose with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Rose has got 5 points so far.
Hey, if Rose can hit that shot, those driving lanes just get wider.
Oakley kicks to Bogues. Davis, the pass to Oakley. Puts up a deep 3. Here's McGrady. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Rose against Carter. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Noah kicks to Rose. Bogans from outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Toronto trailing. Here's McGrady. Whoa!
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Bogans dishes to Dang. Pass to Boozer. And here's Rose outside. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Noah as he lays it in.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Outside Oakley. Here's McGrady. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Carter, that's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Dang. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside, Davis. Back to Carter. Davis finds Carter. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Carter's got 6 points.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Smart shot selection.
Here's Rose. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes left.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
At the line for 2.
free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Kevin Willis is checked in for Toronto. Christie comes in for Bose. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Korver comes in for Luol Deng. Christie with it. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Christie. Here's Carter. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Rose goes in. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
You see yourself on the big screen, and you know what to do. Set your move.
So for the Bulls, Omerash, he's checked in for Noah. Brewer comes in for Keith Bogans. And it's Watson in for Rose.
Ronnie Brewer. C.J. Watson.
There's 1:26 left in the first. Out to the wing. Carter outside. Inside. Here's Davis. Chicago grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
I just like the awareness there from Korver. He draws a lot of attention, which is why he's able to get passes over to his teammates.
Carter outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Carter's got 11 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
On the wing, Christie. He's covered by Watson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Some changes for Toronto. Thomas checked in for Davis. Curry comes in for McGrady. And it's Brown in for Carter. And the Bulls making a change also. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Omer Asik. And here's Watson. He has yet to score. To the middle. Here's Boozer. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2, and will return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 2. They've got Willis out there with Christie. Then it's Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Over in the corner, Christie. Stolen by Boozer. Brewer passes to Gibson. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Taj Gibson.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so Brown will bring it up toward Toronto. Pass to Christie. Curry on the wing. The tray. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. And so here is Chicago. Korver gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. Here's Toronto. Brown the pass to Willis. Toronto working the ball around now. Outside Curry. Back to Willis. It's stolen by Watson. The three from Korver. It's hauled in by Thomas. Toronto trailing. Down low. And stolen by Watson. And here we go. Pushing it up. Here's Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts. But sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Thomas. Carter comes in for Curry, and it's Bogues in for Brown. Chicago also making some changes. Thomas checked in for Gibson. Bogans comes in for Ronnie Brewer. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. Raptors trail by 4. Now here's Bogues. Nothing on the board. Outside Willis. Carter left side. Clock at 6. The three connects from three-point range.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Stolen by Carter. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Right wing. Rose passes to Thomas. And the basket is good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Bogues. Pass to Christie. Outside Willis. Shot clock at 5. Willis with a screen on Korver. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Finished off by Carter.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
To the inside, here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there, heading to the rim.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bogues with it. Scoreless thus far. Oakley, a screen on Rose. And the three ball is good. Bogues has got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Carter. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Bogans. And here's Boozer. Over Bogues. It's Boozer missing. Carter left side. And Vince Carter with the slam.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Brewers check in for Chicago.
Number 11, Ronnie Brewer.
Here's Rose. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Rose has got 11 points.
And with the lift that Rose gets from his legs, he's able to put such a soft touch on those floaters. That's a great shot for him.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. McGrady outside. Carter for three. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got 26.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Rose, that's good.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Raptors leading by 6. Now Bogues. Lets it go with the three. Brewer with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Bulls shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Chicago, Derrick Rose. At the line for one.
Bulls trail by 5. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bogues kicks to Oakley. Screen by Oakley. Here's McGrady. Brewer grabs the board. Pass to Rose. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Rose has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
With 2 seconds left. That shot missing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Raptors. They lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The Raptors with the lead. Taking a look at the Bulls. Hang out there with Carlos Boozer. Then there's Bogans, and it's Rose, and it's Noah in at the 5, home in the paint. Oakley passes to Carter. Good on the triple. Carter's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Toronto.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Boozer, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 3. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Davis setting the pick for McGrady. Out to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. And the wide open shot from Rose. No good. That would have tied it. Rose has gone 2 of 8 from long range here. Pass to McGrady. To the paint. Outside Oakley. Back to Davis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Bulls trail by 3. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Rose, good.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Outside Carter, traps in the tray. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Rose throws it down hard.
That's how to throw it down with a flourish. Guys, windmill that baby home.
Oh, you're right. And he does it on the reverse just for good measure. It's a close game here in Toronto. Bogues dishes to Oakley. Back to Bogues. Carter looking around. Noah with the block.
Defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Rose throws it down.
A deceptively good passer at the center position. Noah takes great pride in making his teammates better.
Toronto calls timeout.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And here's Rose. He's got 23. Inside, here's Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And a good work from the interior. I like seeing Noah take advantage of those.
Bogues against Rose. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Dang. Hasn't made one yet. Bounce pass from Rose. Here's Boozer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Raptors leading by 3. Oakley passes to Carter. Outside to Bogues. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Davis setting the pick for McGrady. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Bogues. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bogans for the tie. It's hauled in by McGrady. Bogans gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Bogues, and it's blocked by Dang. Outside Rose. Fires the 3. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Lets it fly. Oh, that's blocked. Oh! Toronto calls timeout. New group in now for the Raptors. Willis, he checked in for Davis. Curry comes in for Charles Oakley. Christie, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Brown in for Bogues. Boozer's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Willis with a screen on Gibson. McGrady hits the 3-point bomb. McGrady's got 9.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Brown finds Christie to the paint. Thomas with the steal. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
McGrady, second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
One shot.
One shot.
Well, Kyle Korver is the definition of a sharpshooter. Whether he's standing still or running off a screen, you have to stay attached to him or he'll make you pay.
34 seconds left to play in the third. Gibson down low. McGrady covering. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Gibson. Gibson's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Shoots. The shot by McGrady, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Watson for the lead. Here's Brewer. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Raptors lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
All right, fans,
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brown out there with Carter. Then there's Kevin Willis. Then it's Curry. And it's Christie in its small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that catch-and-shoot game of Korver is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass is good as it gets.
Willis with a screen on Korver. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Brewer's shot is off. And it's the Raptors' ball. Curry passes to Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Korver, trying to find Boozer, and he does now. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
Here's Brown. Carter outside. Brown outside. Back to Carter. Pass to Christie. Now here is Carter. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Carter's got 39.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The Bulls call timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You get me.
Davis is checked in for Toronto. Chicago also making some changes. Thomas checked in for Gibson. Bogans comes in for Ronnie Brewer. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Yep, it counts.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 1. Over in the corner, Christie. Beyond the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Bogans kicks to Rose. To the wing on the left. Here's Bogans. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So for the Bulls, Joakim Noah's checked in for Thomas, and it's Dang in for Kyle Korver. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Davis setting the pick for Carter. Pass to Christie. And here's Brown outside, drills the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now Bogans jacks up a three. It's good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Can't get it to go.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And here's Toronto. Stolen by Bogans.
Raptors foul. Vince Carter. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Derrick Rose. Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Some changes for Toronto. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Willis. McGrady comes in for Christie. And it's Bogues in for Brown. Hands off. McGrady against Dang. Count it! Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
McGrady's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Rose looking around. From deep. Can't get it.
Great job securing the rebound. He had to work for that.
Carter fired. And down goes the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And stolen by Bogues. Carter down low. And he gets that one to go.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
They trail by 6. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The Bulls call timeout.
You see yourself on the screen. You select your best. Let's go.
Rose against Bogues. From outside, Davis pulls it down.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Screened by Oakley. Carter with it. Boozer picks him up. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
.46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that goes in.
And Derrick Rose, accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him.
And that's an intentional foul.
Derrick Rose. First personal foul. First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, Tracy McGrady taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for Toronto, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 7. Davis pulls it down. Here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That one is off. Carter. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Vince Carter.
PlayStation